Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous from Scratch 2. Well, if you've watched our last 2 or 3 videos, something like that, we've had like 3 bounty hunting in our main account with our Vulture, and we are expert rank, and we went from 1% to 5%, but it took 3 videos just to get 4%. So it'll take a while. Sis Scoop. But make sure you check those out. Well, we need to collect more material in our From Scratch account. And in our From Scratch 2 and even our From Scratch 1. We need to also. But that's what the whole idea with the alt accounts is. When we, like in our main account, we have filled up all the materials. Well, we wouldn't be able to really come out here and collect anything in our main account. But we can with our alt account. So that's what kind of makes it fun. Go collect materials and work with engineers again.
Incoming message.
Our main account, yeah, it's pushing pretty good. It's doing really well. But we make most or almost all of our credits through the main account. So we're kind of at a good place because we're doing about 7 different games right now too. So make sure you catch those videos at GFM_RDG. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. That would really help us out. Sys menu. We go back to the main menu and come back so we can load up again. We just keep loading. I don't come out here for just one round. I come out here to load as much as I can stand. Sys Scoop. And maybe by the time you see this video that Odyssey Alpha will be out. I did sign up for it and paid the $50-something, $59 or whatever it was, I forget. So I'll be bringing it to you when as soon as it starts. So just watch my channel. Watch Rumble.com too, because Rumble.com gets videos before YouTube does, except for Elite Dangerous, because I'm still copying over Elite Dangerous videos over to Rumble. That's what most of my videos are. So it's going to take me a little bit to catch up. But all of our other games, where I schedule them out on YouTube, I release them on Rumble. So I get more help from Rumble than I do from YouTube. So you can get early access on Rumble.com. So check it out. And they don't censor. It's free speech. So I always support those social media outlets that don't censor content. Sys menu. Rumble believes in freedom. And YouTube not so much. They believe in their way or the highway. So check out Rumble.com. Sys Scoop. Yeah, we're still not getting a lot of support from our videos, but it makes it easier for me to play my games if I'm doing commentary and doing videos, so that's really what it's for. It helps my gameplay. I don't know how much more advanced combat I will do. I think res sites and bounty hunting feels good for me. It's not that I'd rather do that than anything else, because it's not. But I feel pretty comfortable with it, and we're pretty successful with it. So now to get to elite status, it's probably impossible through bounty hunting. You probably have to do combat zones and everything else to get to elite combat. But it's okay if I don't get elite combat. I'm elite in trade and in explore, so I'm pretty happy with that. Sys menu. But be sure to find ways to help our channel. Look into the description. You see ways to donate, join our Patreon, find the fleet carrier, and add tritium to its commodities market and to its fuel tank. All of those ways would really help us. Scoop, we need help. Because if I got more help, then I could produce more videos. I could spend more time creating videos instead of having to do all the other things I have to do.
Incoming message.
But on my main account, I would not enjoy as much coming out to Dav's Hope if I couldn't collect anything, because we filled everything up. So this way, I can still fill some stuff up and help my alt account. I am saving about 12 million a week on the upkeep of my fleet carrier, because I dropped the shipyard and outfitting, because I really wasn't using it anyway the way they charge you for. So I adjusted. I still have all my ships on the fleet carrier. I have all my modules on the fleet carrier, and I'm saving 12 million per week. So that's a good thing. Sys menu. But I've been spending a whole lot of time copying videos over to Rumble. Scoop. And as of the recording of this video, I've copied over almost 600 videos. I have over 1,500 videos. So it's still going to take me a little bit, but I've caught up on most of the other games like No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Half-Life Alyx, Fallout 4 VR, Pinball VR. Most of those I've caught up on. And I'm not scheduling out videos. I'm putting them up. So you get first look at them if you go to rumble.com. So eventually we'll do that too. When we catch up, we'll put them directly onto Rumble and we'll schedule them out on YouTube. We just don't get enough subscribers on YouTube. And now more of you would subscribe. Oh yeah, I wouldn't schedule them out very far, if at all. But we can't get enough subscribers for me to just do tons of videos and put them out there as quickly as possible. We need more subscribers. And on subscribers on Rumble, I'm sure doesn't hurt either. So I'm good if you subscribe to my Rumble account. Sys menu. We're trying to work with Dailymotion, which is another platform. We're having lots of technical difficulties with them, and they're not quick to fix them. So, Scoop. As of the recording of this video, we still We've put a couple of test videos out there, but we're just having all kinds of problems. So we keep working with them, trying to get them to fix it. And then we'll put them on Daily Motion also. And if there's any other platforms that you know of, you might put those in the comments or email me in the description. You see a way to email me. Just send me an email and talk about the other platforms I might put our videos on. Certainly consider it.
Incoming message.
But we're looking for platforms that can actually help our channel. So far, Rumble.com is the only one that we're truly working with that is starting to help us. So be sure to check that out. And they're not into censoring content. They believe in free speech. So that's a good thing. Even if your speech is not being censored, it will be eventually. So sitting by and being quiet when others' free speech are being taken away, someday is going to bite you. Your free speech is going to be taken away too. Sys menu. So everyone should support free speech and personal freedoms. Syscoop. And tyranny that promises you free stuff eventually turns on you. They just want your vote. And eventually they'll crack down on you. Just look at Venezuela and China and Russia and a lot of those places and Cuba. That's what happened with them too. They promised everything to their citizens, and then when their citizens gave them power, they tightened the noose. And they will with America too one of these days. So be careful with all that. Be careful what you're voting for. Come back to bite you, like it has many other hundreds of millions, billions of people. Because government, all they care about is power. They don't care about you. They make it sound like they care about you, but they don't care about you. They care about their own personal power to control people. Polymer capacitors went full. Sys menu. We got a little bit to go, but we would like to fill up all of our materials. Syscoop. Yeah, on YouTube I've ranted a lot more, and on Rumble I've taken out a lot of the ranting. You might still hear some because I'm very opinionated, so you might hear some of that opinion, but I have removed quite a bit of it as I copy those videos over to rumble.com.
Incoming message.
Because I really felt like there was not a chance of ever getting any support, but with rumble.com we do get support. So I mean, it's not very much, but at least it's some. So I appreciate a platform that doesn't censor my speech and is willing to help the small guy. Sys menu. Sys view. Syscoop. And the next video that we do here at Dav's Hope will probably go into the crater and gather some raw materials. And in my adventures account, we'll probably go do some passenger transport missions.
Incoming message.
But I still got to push a lot more videos over to Rumble. So that's taking a lot of time. And cleaning up some of those videos to where it's not as much ranting, and where the focus was just on YouTube, and now it's also on Rumble. I use a HOTUS, and it's not as easy to drive with around Dav's Hope. Sys menu. Do a couple of more rounds. Checking everything out, make sure it's all good. Syscoop. In some of my older videos, you would see it go kind of fade and a little hazy when the Oculus Rift S would lose its tracking. I have the HP Reverb G2. It doesn't go hazy. It doesn't lose its colors. So it still can lose tracking, but it's harder to tell. And it's not as terrible when it does lose tracking like the Oculus Rift S did. So I do recommend the HP Reverb G2 over the Oculus Rift S, or any of the Oculus products, because they're owned by Facebook, and Facebook's not very good about free speech, and they're not much into your own personal privacy or any of that kind of stuff either. So there are some major negatives there too. It's becoming a very scary world. The dictators are licking their chops at you. How they can take advantage of you. Sys menu. Syscoop. The dictators are not trying to create a utopia for you. They're trying to create a utopia for them. They say they're doing it for you, but they're not. History has shown that dictators only care about dictators. They don't care about you.
Incoming message.
You're just to fund all of the dictator's wishes. And they're all about power and control and all of that. And America's kind of gone into that stupid stage too. And unfortunately, it's going to find out one of these days how bad those ideas were. Is this menu? Well, I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Sis Scoop? Sis Scoop?
Cargo scoop deployed.
We need subscribers on all of our platforms. Make sure you watch more of our videos at GFM_RDG on any of the platforms. Be sure to look in the description and find ways to donate and join our Patreon and find our fleet carrier and add tritium to its fuel tank and its commodities market. Watch more of our videos of No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Half-Life Alyx, Fallout 4 VR, VR Pinball, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some. So there's so many. Aerofly FS2 I'm starting to work with. I'm starting to really like that game too. And VTOL Light. Got a copy of that. Playing with that. Also European Truck. Something like that. Got to work out the controls. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you come along again. And so until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.